So I'm green again today. It's been a great week. That's 5 straight days. I'm gonna celebrate today and then buckle down and get at it again on Monday. So today I just wanna talk about volume a little bit more. It saved me today, kept me out of a precarious situation. I wanna show that to you. Over the course of this past week, I feel like this little bit of experience with focusing and doubling down on volume has really allowed me to see volume more clearly and understand its importance. I don't get as excited when I see that big candle coming in my favor, but I do get excited when I see that comboed with the spike in volume. As long as you keep those two things together, you can avoid trouble and you can take some awesome trades. So let's jump into things and let me show you those trades, play by play, entries, exits, and we'll talk all about it. Hey everybody, Jimmy here. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to show you another example of why volume is so important in your trades. This one little tip will help keep you out of the wrong trades. Okay, you can see I have FLS up on the chart here. This is Flowserve, and this was a great setup this morning that I saw. And so what you can see here is you can see Flowserve starting to push up, hit a high of 54.16, then started to pull back. I got a crossing candle right in here. I saw this increased volume bar. We were RSI over 70, which was great. And then I went ahead and decided to take it short. I had an ATR on the crossing candle here of about 50 cents, 51 cents. So I went ahead and jumped in short here, and you can see it pushed all the way down really nicely. And again, it hesitated at one point, right near the 1-to-1, 1 point something to 1, just over, and I went ahead and flattened it there. But it ended up executing a great trade. Really happened quickly. All of it happened on 1 3-minute candle, so that was excellent. And in the intro video, I mentioned that I wanted to talk more about volume and show you where you can be saved, where volume can make or break you. And that actually happened on Monster Beverage this morning. So I was watching Monster a little bit because it was a little bit overextended back in here. You can see in the pre-market. And so I was watching it, and it started off by pushing down, and then it corrected itself, and as it worked its way back up, I saw this big candle come in, and I thought, okay, maybe we're going to get an opportunity here. Had a light pullback, and then this big red candle came in and crossed our line and looked like it was about to just head south really quickly. And so as I was watching it towards its close, it was such a strong candle, I had no doubt that we were going to take this short. This was definitely something we were going to jump in on. And then I looked down, and here's the key, and let me even highlight this thing. Right down here, you see that little baby volume bar, that nothing volume bar. When I saw this combined with that, I just stopped and sat on my hands. I just said, okay, I need to reevaluate because I don't have any sellers behind me. I don't know how this candle came out. I don't know why it formed, but there is no selling volume behind it. So I just waited. This candle opened up. It pushed up a little bit and looked like it was starting to head back down. And I had so much FOMO, so much fear of missing out. I wanted to jump in so bad, and I just held. And I said, you know what? You don't have the volume. You've got to wait. And this is a perfect example for you to understand how important this volume stuff is. Because no volume, beautiful candle, but then look what happened. Bounced right back out. You'd have been stopped within the next 6 minutes. It would have crushed you. So I was so happy to not be involved in that trade. It was an amazing setup for what I'm looking for with no volume, and it just got bounced out and everyone would have been stopped. So it was a perfect example. I want to show that to you guys today. So I want to hear what you think about this situation. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this because I'm curious if you would have taken this trade Or if you'd have caught this volume bar and said, oh, wait, I can't take this. This isn't my setup. Another example I wanted to show you real quick was on AXP, American Express. We're talking a lot about volume, and we're talking about candle structure and the story that it's telling. And here was another lesson I learned today, and it relates to the video from the other day when we talked about what is the story the candle is telling. You can check out that video. It's got, we kind of go into that a little bit. But this one here was a great example because you can see this thing started to doji out, sort of that dragonfly doji, looked like it was bearish, like we were going to head south, so that could catch your eye. And then you see all this volume come in, and this candle pushed all the way down and looked like a beautiful, just long candle that was ready to continue south with a ton of volume behind it. But as the volume kept climbing, look what happened. And maybe you can see it better if I remove that drawing. The tail started to reveal itself. The closing price that wasn't realized yet was moving up and closed just below this line. This is a trade that you shouldn't take, and here's exactly why. That volume came in, it looked good, then all of a sudden you got the bottom wick, shows buying pressure, and look what happens. Flop over and run. Everybody would have lost. So not a short play. So that's something that I'm continuing to learn to pay attention to and to not get FOMO and jump in thinking, well, what if? Don't what if it. It's got to be a solid candle. Can't have that long bottom wick. You need to see selling pressure. You got to know the reason behind your volume. And check out the other video from the other day. It talks about, just because this is a red volume bar does not mean that you have seller support or selling pressure. That last surge of volume could be from the buyers, and the only reason the candle or the volume bar down here is red is just because the candle's red. So something to really pay attention to. So have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you Monday. Thank you.